Welcome back. Hims and Hers going public. The health and wellness company hitting the markets via a merger with the Oaktree acquisition SPAC in a deal worth $1.6 billion. My next guest is one of the investors in the company. Joining me right now is former 14-time Major League Baseball All-Star, philanthropist, and businessman, Alex Rodriguez. Alex, it's great to see you this morning. Thanks very much for joining us.
Maria, great to see you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we've talked a lot about your entrepreneurialism. I know that you have been a big owner of real estate and have gotten interested in a number of companies and investments in the beauty side and the beauty industry, among others. Let's talk about that and Hims and Hers. Going public through a SPAC, what attracted you to Hims and Hers? Tell me where you see growth in this company.
Yeah, what attracted me is a lot. I mean, the founder, Andrew Dudum, is one of the best founder, CEO in our portfolio. Telemedicine is something that's right in the DNA of what Jennifer and I like to invest in. His mission and purpose was very much like ours, is to maybe search around the world for the best doctors, the best results, the best opportunities, and bring it to the masses at an affordable price. And we used to say telemedicine is about the future. Telemedicine for the masses is here now, and Hims and Hers are doing a fantastic job of getting into many millions of homes.
So you think that what we've been doing during this pandemic in terms of telehealth, teleeducation, we're going to be doing that on the other side of it. We're going to still be doing this and utilizing companies like this when we're out of this pandemic.
Absolutely, and the pandemic has given us a crystal ball of what life is going to be after the pandemic, right? And it's, you know, when technology and internet comes first because of necessity, we've done in a year what should have been done probably in 3 to 5 years. But I think Hims and Hers is so on brand for us. I mean, I remember Jennifer always talking about growing up as an 11-year-old. She had pink eye, and her mom, you know, David and Lupus said, hey, go to school there in the Bronx. And it wasn't until the administration, the teacher said, wait a minute, you can't be in school, Jennifer. Send her home. She walked home, and then she went to go see a doctor. But remember, a visit for doctors today on average is $200 to $300. We as men, I can tell you personally, we do not like going to the doctors. So Hims and Hers provides an incredible answer to a huge need, and you can do it all for under $50 a month. It's an incredible thing, and from the comfort of your couch at home, which is great.
So, Alex, you and Jennifer Lopez have, what, just under 5% of this company. How will this play out? Already just the idea that you were investing in this company, I think, sent the stock up of Oaktree, but it will change to Hims and Hers and its own symbol when the deal takes place, right? Are you looking to get a bigger stake, or how will your investments play out in Hims and Hers?
Well, we always look to double or triple down on our winners, and we think that Hims and Hers is in the very early stages of what could be a lot of white space out there. But if you look at the business model, it's a beautiful business model, and it's what's making Hims and Hers sing already in the market. But if you think about a business that 91% of their reoccurring income, it comes from reoccurring income, with 76% margin last quarter, and is growing 90% year over year. The reoccurring model is one that's really, really beautiful, and is one that Oaktree, with Howard Marks, one of the great investors of our generation, there's a lot of things to like. And of course, Andrew, who is the founder, the minute he walked into our house 2 years ago in Los Angeles, he had Jennifer and I at hello. Here's a guy who grew up with an artist family. His father played the piano. He's a musician, and as a teenager, put himself through school, bought his first car, and then went to Warren Business School. So yeah, left brain, right brain. Andrew has the goods to make this a massive conglomerate.
Yeah, you've been astute at allocating your own capital. Besides healthcare and wellness, you're also invested in real estate and hospitality. You've got a new space in Miami, working with a number of high-profile companies. Tell me about real estate in Miami and what you're seeing in real estate overall as people are really moving to low-tax states. There's an exodus out of New York. What can you tell us about real estate right now, Alex?
Well, I mean, Miami and Austin are the two places that have benefited the most. Miami is absolutely on fire. I have, I've become a broker on the side, but there's so many great things going on in Miami, from the investment in infrastructure, the school system's getting better, a new highways being connecting basically Coral Gables and Miami Beach, and it's on fire, both the commercial and residential side. Barry Sternlit and I are building 144,000 square feet across the one hotel, a beautiful office building. The demands has been off the charts. I wish we had 400,000 square feet. And you can't say these metrics are the same in every state, but here in South Florida, across the board, is on fire.
So are you done with baseball, Alex? I mean, you are putting your money in different areas of business, entrepreneurial moves. Is that where you see the future for Alex Rodriguez?
Well, look, baseball will always be a big part of my life. I love it. It was my first love growing up. Born in New York, raised in Miami. We had a great run at the Mets. We came in second place. I call it we were the second winners. One advice for future hopeful owners: if you want to buy a team, don't go up against one of the richest, smartest guys in New York City. But the Mets are in great hands, and now that's opened up incredible opportunities for team ownership, not only in baseball, but in other sports. The fact that Jennifer and I, in the middle of a pandemic, over 420 Zoom calls, raised over $2.5 billion. It was a big feat and a great accomplishment. And unfortunately, we did not win. But we obviously wish, Steve and the Mets great best of luck.
So maybe there's another team out there for you, right? I mean, maybe in the NBA or another area. You still in the market for looking for another team, Alex?
I wouldn't say we're looking. We weren't looking prior to the Mets process. But sometimes an opportunity like the Mets comes up and it sinks to you. And the Mets was a team that I came up as a young lad out of New York and Miami, growing up watching them. Obviously, the '86 Mets was an awesome story. But we're doing other exciting things. And if something comes up that's in our wheelhouse, that's exciting to us, we'll take a look.
Yeah, and one of those exciting things is J-Lo's new beauty line. We're going to take a quick break, and then I want to get your take on that. She is also an entrepreneur in her own right. The big question everybody's asking about you and J-Lo, we're going to talk about that when we come right back. Alex, stay with us.